What's going on, you guys? This is Scott with Pitt Home Buyers here. Now today we're going to talk about the question, is your home price keeping up with your neighbors? Because it's a different market that we're in right now, and it's important to know this because then you'll know if your house is worth more than theirs, right? Super important to know. Now I know there's a lot of places that you can go to figure out this information, and it can be daunting. Let's say you're just considering selling and you don't want to go to a realtor because then they're going to try to sell you on selling your property or make you go with them or even charge you to figure it out. But there are simple ways to figure it out easily and effectively, and I'm going to show you one of those ways today. Also, the real difficult part is figuring out where you can find this information easily, effectively, because there are so many options between Zillow, Trulia, and so finding your home value in Greenville, North Carolina can be tough, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to figure it out here. So let's go ahead to google.com and we're going to start typing in Pitt County, because of that, of course, the county that we're in. Got Pitt County NC, schools, and Opus. We're going to click on Opus. Now, Opus is what's called a GIS, all right? That's an information service provided for free by Pitt County. We're going to click on the top link, and you can see Opus up here. All right, we're going to accept the terms because everybody reads the terms, obviously. All right, and we're going to go to address, or you can do your owner name as well. We're just going to do address because it's easier, and I'm going to type in 2514. We're just going to use a random number here. All right, we got a Brook Lane here. I know where that's at. That's over in Winterville, North Carolina. And we're going to cover up the names to protect people, of course. But, so, we're looking at a property here in Winterville. Okay, well, I would really like to figure out some information on it and what it's worth. Now, one of the misconceptions, tax value, current tax value, all right? People think, oh, my tax value is my property's worth. Incorrect. Your property is worth what similar properties on the market are currently selling for or have sold for, right? When they do this tax value, they do not walk into your property, they simply walk around. Big debunk there. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to these two, parcel and more info. We're going to click more info. And what we're going to do is wait for this page to load. Now, what this is it's just your property data. You'll see a picture, an overhead shot. We're going to go right here to Comper. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of comparative analysis. This is just baseline stuff, something super simple. Okay, so the closer to your property, the better when it comes to comps. You can see that there's a lot of comparables in this area. All right, so let's narrow this down. Obviously, we got 2514 Brook Lane, distance of 2,500 feet. Let's go ahead and kind of reduce that down to about 0.2 miles. All right, we're getting a little closer here. Let's go to 0.1. All right, awesome. Now let's go to a sale date. Ones that are selling in 2015 aren't going to be really up to date. So we're going to do the past couple of months. Let's say up and through December the 1st. Or December 30th. Yeah, it gives us enough time. And then today. Okay, beautiful. So you can see that not a lot has sold that close in those date ranges, okay? So let's go ahead and expand that out a little bit to, let's say, 0.3 miles. Okay, we've got a couple properties here. So now what we want to do is look and see, okay, 1438 square feet, 1786. This is made in 98. This is 2003. That's an all right comp. But it may not really serve the purpose, as well as this one, which is about 1389. It is 2004, so it's a little newer. But you can see that these are selling for about 142 to 178. Let's go out a little bit further here. All we're doing is making simple changes to kind of figure this out. 1475, 1976. Okay, that's not a super good comp right there, just because of the age of the property. Let's go ahead and go out a little bit more here. Okay, going out to 0.9 miles. All right, now we're hitting something on the nail on the head here. All right, so we got a Primrose Lane. Okay, this is 1,900 square feet, still not a good comp. Okay, so 1532 right here. We're just going to go ahead and narrow it down. We're going to keep things really simple here. Going back to original comps, you can tell Ashley Meadows is right there, sold for 178. This one right here sold for 142. They're both 1515 and 1,400 square feet, or that's the feet. So 1713, so somewhere in between here. So you can tell that your home price can be somewhere in between this area All right, and that's really going to give you kind of an idea of what's going on in your market around you. Right now, of course, definitely making sure, one thing to realize is Zillow's estimate is based on a lot of different things. It's not very accurate. What you want to see is what things have sold for and similar properties in your area. And you can fine tune it by saying, okay, cool, what's the year built, full baths, all that good stuff, and narrow your search down to get a price that is going to be solid for your property. If you have questions, just let me know. This video is going a little over, so we're going to cut it off here. Thanks so much.